strategy that the IFA Global Press Conference is outside of Europe. We are in the Asian part of Turkey, and indeed Turkey is both European and Asian at the same time. It's a booming country, rich of history, rich of culture. And what we try to give you the next days is very 2 short days, honestly, to give you some insights in the country, but first in the industry. That's the idea we are here today, this morning.
IFA has a special place in Vestel history. I must stress this because we met most of our existing customers, and some of them are, you all know them, during IFA time. Because IFA time is a very special time, and people are coming, with the top executive people are coming to IFA with in their mentality to meet somebody new, to do something new, to bring something innovative, and to do a cooperation with a new company. And mentally, people are very ready to establish new relationship, to establish new cooperations. So I am very glad that this Congress is happening here in Turkey again.
That's another extinction or distinction of IFA, that the CEOs have the tendency to stay at this show, not just coming in, presenting, and then flying out, but they actually do stay in Berlin and they do spend time at their respective booth. Finally, coming to our show and to our numbers and our figures. The 3 gentlemen on stage before me already gave you an idea with regard to the market developments. In a nutshell, those arrows indicate the tendency of the markets, and as you can see, our show in essence follows the market.
IFA has been standing for, I will call IFA's current exhibits Consumer Electronic 4.0. But why CE 4.0? To explain what 4.0 stands for, I have to go back in time a little bit. CE 1.0 was produced by the traditional consumer electronics industry. The market were dominated by local players. Products were based on analog technique and characterized by slow innovation cycles. D stands for digitization, and you will find the D in product names and standards like DVD or DVB. Simultaneously, the tubes disappeared from our products. CRT was replaced by flat panels. The speed of our market increased dramatically, and some companies were not able to keep pace with it. Many traditional brands in Europe, in the US, and even in Japan, the country which had once revolutionized the electronics, disappeared from the market. If digitization stands for consumer electronics 3.0, connectivity is what describes 4.0. Talking in letters, you can say that the D was replaced by the letter I. Today, the majority of new CE devices can be connected to the internet. Still, traditional broadcasters deliver content, like TV or radio programs, but a growing number of consumers get their favorite music or videos from the internet. Connection to the internet is not only important for the content delivery to the customers. Connected CE products can also be controlled or managed by other connecting products like smartphones or tablet PCs. The new consumer electronics are much more extensive. Today, they include e-health products, wearable electronics, security systems, and all ingredient of our connected homes and connected mobility.
The total value of the home appliances sales in 2013 amounted to roughly 100,000 billion US dollar, which represents an increase of 3%. Asia and Latin America contributed positively, but also Northern America, where consumer confidence and thus industry demand has come back. On the other side, Western Europe markets moved mainly sideways or even declined. The rather weak economic situation had a considerable negative impact on sales. Especially in Southern Europe, the situation is still tense. All the markets in France and the Netherlands were weak. Examples for a positive growth were Germany and the United Kingdom.
The next upcoming trend will be smart devices will be connected every time and everywhere. As I think this is something we have to be aware. The world is online every time and everywhere. People, products, digital devices are connected every time and everywhere.
We see a strong demand for convenience and functionality. Home appliances must provide innovative technology, but the technology must be easy to use. Whether you take, for example, a washing machine with a multitude of programs or an oven with sophisticated automatic functions, consumers expect a self-explaining, logical user interface without the need to get deeply involved in the manual. Consequently, controls and touchpads similar to smartphones conquer the white goods world.
It's flexibility, its usability, and its efficiency. That's what people expect from home appliances. And we did a lot of research, what else people are expecting, and one result was that connectivity is also expected in the area of home appliances, on the same level as, for instance, multimedia or heating devices. That's quite interesting, and that really points out that infrastructure and acceptance is here now for connectivity.
It is something where we have to be aware that the connectivity to the internet will connect the products to each other, and will be at least something which will drive the technology, which will drive the behavior of the people for a long time from now onwards.
Our first German customer used to be Quelle Karstadt. I'm sure many of them you know this concern, Quelle Karstadt, catalog company, then department store. And first time, almost 22 years ago, Mr. Müller, of the commercial director of this company, he came to Turkey and he said, you know, Mr. Erdogan, what is famous in Turkey? I said, okay, in Turkey, kebab, shish kebab is okay, good. Turkish delight, good. Fish is good. Raki is good. And I said, also the TV is famous in Turkey. Because at that time, Turkish TV industry were almost producing 30% of total European market, together with our other manufacturers. So Turkey had a kind of become a kind of TV production center at that time. After the switch over to LCD and LED TVs, we lost a little bit power, but now we are coming really back.
We believe we have a bright future. We have the competences in place, we have product leadership, we have a global presence, we have a unique position using the Philips brand, and most of all, we have a very dedicated and focused team to drive the Philips brand further in the future by this company called Books Innovations.
In consumer electronics, actually, Grundig is covering a very wide range of products across the consumer's ecosystem. It is ranging from digital radios up to the latest state-of-the-art ultra-high-definition TVs. And within that, our core values always focus around the perfect experience in design, vision, and sound. That's what is mattering for consumer electronics, actually.
3D was dead before dawn. And why was 3D dead before dawn? And that's because of the experience. What you are trying to do with presenting something on TV is that suspension of disbelief, that immersion, that perception that it's real. And if you do it really right, then something goes in that little monkey brain that we've got up here, and it says that's real. And you just go, wow. Yeah, and you know it when you see it. And the problem with 3D was that in the rush to launch it quickly, and the rush to bring down the price, and in the rush to make more, then it ended up as a worse experience than HD.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you know what happened? In these 5 seconds, there were 5 Philips headphones sold in the world. We sell every second 1 headphone.